Well, howdy ho there. Fancy meeting you here. If you like me, then... You spin too far, hold on. If you like me, then you enjoy boutiques. Boutique Blu-ray labels. Your Arrow Video Criterion Collection. All the other ones. Eureka. You know, I can totally remember all of them off by heart. There's a lot of them, okay? Today I want to give some prize to Arrow Video of all of them. Look, I've done a previous Arrow Video collection, stuff like that. There's a lot of these films I could talk about. So of course, if you want to check out my Arrow Video collection, parts 1 and 2, that's in the description down below. I have a lot of those collection videos. But I want to talk about specifically the brand and what they've been able to do in the past year, per se, since I've been collecting them. I want to start with my most recent one. My most recent one is, of course, everyone's favourite Kevin Bacon film, Tremors. I do not say that lightly, because most people think it's fucking Footloose. No, his best one's Tremors, you morons. Anyway. Sorry. Tremors is a very fun monster movie. Classic in the vein of a B-movie, 50s kind of deal. With the simple premise of small-town Americana, small-town folks, the dream of escaping the small town for something bigger, something new, something revolutionary, something different. And, of course, Tremors, monsters. Monsters that come out of fucking nowhere. Given how I've just been watching a bunch of those classic 50s movies, The Thing, From Another World, The Blob, both of which I've done other videos on recently, I want to talk about just, not Tremors in particular, but Arrow Video and how they do their sets. Now, of course, if you watch Arrow Videos, if you've bought Arrow Video stuff before, you probably know how the jam goes down. Strawberry. For the most part, though, if you hear a weird noise in the background, it's my washing machine. It's having a fucking fit. I ordered, back in probably 2018, The Thing set. I was expecting something like this. This is a hard cardboard set. Obviously, it comes with that. You've got a sticker that loops around the back, which is the J card, comes with all the details, telling you, you got your catchphrase, the monster movie that breaks new ground. Get it? It's a pun. Get a little description talking about the film. Then you got your details. You got your 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray special feature content. You get your 4K restoration, all that kind of jazz. 60-page booklet, all these details. Disc 1 is the 4K with a bunch of extra features. Disc 2 is a regular Blu-ray with interviews and short films, which is limited to this set, or to the Blu-ray set, because the Blu-ray set comes with the Blu-ray, the 4K remaster on a Blu-ray disc, and it comes with the bonus disc, or you get this version, which is the 4K UHD, with the Blu-ray bonus disc. Which I'm okay with. I would have preferred that it would have come with the Blu-ray as well as the 4K, so you get both versions of the film. But given I already had the film on Blu-ray, literally in this case here, a cheesy Monsters Collection edition by Universal that they did, which is kinda lame. However, we get something better, of course, in this one being the Tremors. This is obviously the original artwork, because they do have the different artworks. So, what do you get with the standard set? You get two things mostly. You get a case, and you get the Blu-ray case, which obviously slides in, and voila, you've got your stuff. You got your front artwork, lovely stuff. You can take off the stickers at the back, and you get artwork on the back, which I don't think there is any actual artwork on the back. They usually are, if I compare, say... Okay, it's usually minimal. Say my American Werewolf in London set. Very illustrative set, nice spine design, simple backing. I don't know what Tremors has. I still haven't taken off the sticker. I don't really want to. It's the only one of these sets that I'm kind of okay to keep the sticker on. But maybe for the sake of video, I will take it off. Now, so literally in this set, it's just clouds of dirt. So it's just a landscape thing that just goes all the way around. So I literally have no reason to take off the actual backing, which for once I'm okay with. Usually I take it off depending on what kind of a set it is. So you take out your most basic insides. Crikey, there's a lot. This is the regular kind of limited edition stuff that they have. So this one comes with various posters. The first one being a anatomically correct look at the little worm thingies. What do they call it? Graboids. Wow, it's quite incredible. In fact, to the point that they literally have the human guts inside the middle there, and at the very end of the tail. That's cute. I like that. And of course, you've got your City of Perfection sign, so something that resembles the actual film. Little fun little things like that. It's cool, you know. Then, of course, and this is the regular thing that you will always get for the most part, which I've gotten from every set so far. The extra poster is just a little bonus. You get a big poster. This is proper A3 size. You get the original design and, of course, the remake design, which is nice. Personally, I'm more under the catalyst of I like the original design of the poster, but still, I like that. I don't mind that the actual box itself has the new design, because I think the new design works better because you got that glossy nature and texture with the Tremor's name and everything, like, to the point that I will now recuperate in showing. You look at it, and you can actually, there's a glossy nature around the name Tremors, as well as you get this whole kind of landscape inside, showing you the kind of wilderness and stuff. Actually, that's from a key scene. Oh my god, I just realized that they're actually jumping. If you look at that, it's tricky to maybe see if it doesn't focus properly. But you can see the little people jumping in between rocks. That's like from one of the, a very memorable scene in the film. So that's actually really, that's cute. That's like a small detail I hadn't even noticed. See what the joy of talking about this stuff is? You notice this stuff. Booklet comes with 2 sides of poster, and of course it's literally just, you know, original and remake. And this is a 60-page book that goes into a whole lot of details. Got cast and crew, Good Vibrations, which is a small essay from 2020. Original press kit from 1990. The Tremors Rocks the House by Mark Shapiro. The Good Vibrations was by Kim Newman. Graboids, Gamma, and Guns, The Evolution of a Franchise by Jonathan Melville. About the restoration and production credits and special thanks. So you get a whole bunch of details about the film. You get images. It's your regular cool stuff that I really love that stuff like this will have. This is the kind of stuff that I love from getting limited edition stuff. You get those extra essays and stuff. You don't have to read them because you might not care. You might just be like, hey, look, it just gets me Tremors in 4K. That's good enough for me. And of course, then you come with the final creme de la creme, the actual set. Now, this is the reversible cover. It does have the original, newly done artwork, which is also the same kind of deal, just landscapes around. So this is what you get with a standard release. But of course, you probably wouldn't get these extras. Actually, you might still get these extras because they come in the thing normally. You get a little coupon for the store that's in the film, which is a fun little gag. Imagine opening this movie for 50% off Wilder Chains Market shit. But it's in Nevada, damn it. I'm in Apricottsville. I don't know what's close to Nevada, so I can't really make a joke. I'm in LA. Is that close? Is that different enough? Like that? Maybe you're in Alaska. There, you can say it like that. I'm in Australia. I could have just done that, but you know. Of course, the joke is the fact that it's actually from the store in the film. It says, offer applies only to persons legally residing no more than 1 mile from Walter Chang's Market on their 10th purchase in the same calendar month, with a minimum purchase of $50. Smells like fraud. Offer cannot be redeemed against video rental, hardware, groceries, or alcoholic beverages. So it's literally useless. That's Chang for you. Good old Walter Chang. So it comes with several other deals. So this isn't just a brag about how cool the set is, because there's also like the extra bonus things. You know, it comes with a little poster, which is actually really nice, but it comes on the back with an ad for Arrow Video. In this case, mostly Arrow Academy. In this case, saying enter the world of 4K UHD with Arrow Video and Arrow Academy. Find out more, yada yada yada. They've got Cinema Paradiso, The King of New York there, Crash, and Pitch Black, which I have the standard edition coming in the mail because they had a big sale at Zavvi. So I'm like, hey, shit, yeah. For the record, this is all region B, except for the 4K itself is an all region disc. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually have a region code on the back, so my assumption is that it's an all region disc, despite it having the kind of more 15 plus kind of tag, which is the British logo of it, and of course you get your bonus disc as well. I have not checked out the bonus disc. I have, of course, if it just fit one more disc in, I could put my regular Blu-ray and get rid of the goddamn Blu-ray case. But no, life isn't easy anymore. Anyway, it is what it is. So then you get these little art cards with your back of the poster, and the little postcards from the thing. I think this is like press kit level stuff, you know. Well, not really. It's just little bonuses from inside the actual film. Was that the first one? No, there's more. There we go, we're back. Did I get two of the same? No, the hand paper, rock, paper, scissors, and them just standing there. Close, but not the same. So yeah, overall, it's a very nice set. And this is the kind of joy that you can get from an Arrow Video purchase. I'm not sponsored by Arrow Video. I should probably mention, but, you know, I don't really think that's necessary, because I figured it'd be pretty obvious that this isn't actually an ad, despite literally having the prefaces of being probably an ad. Check out Arrow Video. You get this cool set for limited edition. You get all this stuff. They've now got 4K UHD. You get posters and booklets. All this jazz. It's cool as dicks, boy. Unless you're not into dicks, then it's cool as other things. Don't say cool as dicks. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's what their regular sets look like. And of course, the standard editions just come like this. Without any bonuses, of course. This one came with bonuses because it was a part of a limited edition set. My release of The Thing did not come with any bonuses like that. For comparative sake, there is, of course, stuff like American Werewolf in London, which does come with a booklet, which is one-sided in terms of the looks of it. I believe it's still 60 pages. Comes with artwork, of course, and essays and images and a lot of stuff, to be honest. Yeah, that gives you a good impression of what it comes with. What does it say in terms of... Yeah, so it's about 58 to 60 pages of stuff. It's nice. I like that. That's cool. I love American Werewolf in London. It's a regular 4K, so not the UHD release, which has come out since. This also comes with the double-sided poster, of course, the original, and the redone artwork. I'd be more of the stickler to put up the original artwork than the redone one, but I really like that. I like that it comes with this bonus stuff. I'm like, yeah, look, I'm keen on that. I like that it comes with this extra stuff. It doesn't need to, but it does. And of course, the regular cases are usually white and clear with your detailed background and this is the original artwork. Of course, with the inside artwork being the, stuff you get on the back of the cases and all that kind of stuff. And then again, the same deal with the postcards and all of that. So, you pretty much expect exactly what you're going to get. Of course, Tremors came with a bit more stuff. Of course, you got your 4K UHD, you've got your extra poster, and the little coupon things. Just some gags, because it's obviously a cult film, and it's done for a cult audience. And it's cool. I like that about Arrow Video. Now, I can't say much about their steel cases, because I don't have any of their steel cases. Silly me, just finished filming, but this will be jumped in weirdly throughout the video. I actually do have an Arrow Video steelbook. It's the last house on the left, the Wes Craven film. So let's display what you can get. So you get the back and front cover, which is nice. You get a J card, which I like to cut up for the purposes of putting in. I know you can fold it in half, but I like to do it like this. So it's just your standards background stuff. This is a more unique one, I think, because You get inside landscape artwork, which I won't take the disc out because it's just people's faces. It seems to be from a particular scene in the film, but you do get a booklet, which does actually have images and stuff. It's just a small little plastic booklet that gives you little details. So you got cast and crew, something rather dark and bloody, and about the transfer. And yeah, just a nice little booklet. So it does actually come, you can actually get some special stuff in a steelbook depending on which release you can get. Like, this is a limited edition steelbook packaging, 2K restoration from original film elements. So this is still a limited edition steelbook. Yeah, I just thought it had some fun artwork. I was going to get the regular release, but I'm like, look, it's an interesting poster at least, interesting design, and you've got that to it. I think I've actually got maybe another steelbook, but oh, okay. I do have the White of the Eye as well, so I've got a lot of random steelbooks that they've released as well. But I think this is probably my most fanciful one to show off. Nothing really comes to mind, but it's a good demonstration of what comes of it. So yeah, back to the regular stuff. What's a standard edition Arrow video? Oh, here's a good one. The slipcover variant. This is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, with a beautiful slipcover, very glossy, and just really highlights the colours of it, which is really pop. This is a 4K restoration, with enough colour around the outside as well. Like, they really know how to make their sets look amazing. And what does this come with? This is just the standard edition release. Comes with the inside artwork. Also happens to be, of course, the reversible sleeve. I do love that. Again, just like how it comes with a big-ass poster, this actually comes with a big-ass poster. Well, actually, this one's smaller in size because it doesn't come in the big case, so this would be a kind of A3 size. I think it's similar. It's a different texture, different feel, different look, obviously. It's a different style of paper. But it comes with both versions of the poster, the original and the reprint. And I didn't get this in any special edition set. Comes with a little booklet as well, which just comes with a small little essay, some images, mostly images, but yeah, and small production credits as well. They usually come with a booklet anyway. It depends on which pressing you have, as they like to call it. Like, first pressing gets this really big box and this nice set with this booklet and this big poster and all this stuff. But then second pressings are usually just standard stuff. This was one of their, I wouldn't say few, but one of the only ones I've seen that is actually, oh god, I hate slipcovers. It feels almost ironic. Slipcovers are great, but they're also so annoying. So there are a few of their sets that are like that come with a slipcover as well. So they have a lot of variation like that. I think the last variation to display would be... This will be the last variation I'm going to show off. This one is... this is what they call... that I would call their box set versions that are different to the limited edition. This is like a set of multiple films. For this, I have Hellraiser as my main display, but I do also have... I have the 6 Gothic Tales and the House collection. Now, this is a reprinted version, so it doesn't come with a booklet. Actually, I think this was... Well, this was a reprinted version anyway, because they've done various versions of the Hellraiser trilogy. Of course, the back, all your detail about the films. Nothing on the top, but on the bottom you've got your barcode. On the side you've got the Hellraiser 1, 2, 3. I like how it doesn't call it Hellraiser trilogy or stuff like that, because by this stage, obviously, all, like so many have come out. You get free discs cases. These are all the artwork that's specific that they made for their films, for the free films. They're all like 2K restorations, I think. Yeah, they're all 2K restorations. It does come with the original artwork, of course, on the inside. No extra art cards or any details like that. Some of these cases will be the ones that it will depend on what pressing you get. Something like this, I believe, didn't come with a book originally. But they do have versions like, maybe they did the big bust version. That was like a really limited edition version where it came with this box, but it came with a big bust of Pinhead. The Six Gothic Tales one, I believe, a version of it came with a book, same as the House collection. Like, some of them will come just a bit bigger and will have a small booklet talking about the whole thing. But then they'll do a reprinted version, which is just a bit smaller, which won't include the booklet. I'm more than certain those four do not have the booklet, so I'll double check. So these two do not. In fact, this one just has text on the back, and it has all four films in very slim cases in that. I believe this is the reprinted version. This one, I think, it only came as a standalone version. I can't remember. They probably both came with other versions, because this has that. But this does have 6 films, 2 in each set, with reversible artwork on each. So one would be like, oh, this is the Fall of the House of Usher on one side with its text on the back. But you look at the side, the spine, it says the Pit and the Pendulum. So on the inside, we'll have the Pit and the Pendulum with the same spine and maybe a different image, of course, on the spine, and the same text, but for the Pit and the Pendulum. So that's a clever way that they could do that without making it too expensive with too many cases and all that kind of jam. And the cases are practically the same. They're all, actually, yeah, they are literally, they're the same exact width. So yeah, these are the 3 kind of sets that you can also get from Arrow Video. There is also Arrow Academy, which is a different, is a kind of, I don't know if Arrow Video is the main one and Arrow Academy is a subsidiary, but nevertheless, it's like Scream Factory and Shout Factory, you know. They just have different things. My only criticism is that these ones are a bit lacking for one thing, is that they can get really easily damaged. Like, this has some dents along the top there and whatever, and it looks like it's kind of been pressed in a little. There's no damage on the 6 Gothic Tales. It's actually my most mint edition. Now it's broken. Did I fuck it? No, actually, it's a really strong and sturdy box. How about that? Keep that in, editor. This one, on the other hand, the House one, did come with damage along the top there. So it's obviously been creased in there, which sucks because it's some beautiful artwork. And of course, it just has a crease line, which you can't really, you can see it there now, yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing. That happens with these ones. That's why these are my least favorite ones to get. But, you know, this one is pretty cool. They could have just done 2 standard Blu-ray cases, but instead they actually had each one be separate for the actual film. So, you know, props to them. And that is my look at the Arrow Video selection. Of course, I could show you off the Arrow Academy, but they're much more basic stuff. That's pretty much just the standard edition release with no extra stuff inside, maybe a little advert piece, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, I mean, my only difference for the Arrow Academy is that I do have the Trip to the Moon set, but because that's Arrow Academy, I'm not going to include that in this video, but I will link down below and at the end of the screen, if I remember, that there is the Arrow Academy set for A Trip to the Moon. That's a very limited edition of 1,000 units kind of set, so it's different enough. It's still the same kind of brand, but it's a different subsidiary. Nevertheless, what do you think of Arrow Video? Did you like how I delved into it? Do you think maybe I should talk more about these kind of brands in that kind of way rather than just showing off which ones I have? If you want me to, I can. I'm happy to. I have Eureka Cinema. I've got Criterion. Okay, I've probably got other ones as well, but nothing I can really see on there. I think I've got one Kino, but yeah, I don't have many others. A lot of them can be very simple releases. So next I'll do a Criterion just for the sake of, hey, look, this is Criterion, and then I'll do a Eureka Cinema so you guys can get an idea of what you can expect to get from them in their sets. So usually they're custom with images and stuff and little trailers to show off what their sets include, but it's nice to get a kind of in-hand perspective at their variety. So outside of that, thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more. Check out my Arrow Video collection and my A Trip to the Moon set. Links down below and on the screen eventually. And my premiums playlist as well, where I talk more about the specific ones that I actually have. Outside of that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Adios.